Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. And midway through the season, here's a look at the Western Conference standings right now. You look at the Kings, they've been outstanding thus far, claiming the top spot in their conference.
Right now, for Sacramento, they just have serious hopes for the outcome of this season. They're focused on putting up a banner.
A massive amount of confidence, tremendous swagger with this team, and they believe in themselves. That might be all it takes to get them where they want to go.
Let's check out Sacramento's starting lineup. Fox runs point with Herter by his side. Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Nets, they've got Johnson, Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
Here's Fox, coming off a terrific game against Atlanta.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Count that one.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the mobile one drive.
Aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game. He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
And it's Sacramento's ball. 4-point game. Outside Herter. Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range.
Well, that's who Herter is outside on the perimeter, a confident long-range shooter.
Dinwiddie against Fox. Dinwiddie outside. Shot clock at 6. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Bridges. That one is off. So Sacramento will take it the other way. Their last encounter in Sacramento.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
Showing off with the floater game, not a shot you can swipe.
Dinwiddie against Fox. Outside Barnes. Here's Sabonis. Here's Herter. And out of bounds, the Nets will take it. And as we continue through January, here are the latest power rankings. Taking a look at the Nuggets, they're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
Well, right now for the Kings, they're not being questioned any longer. This is a strong team and one that is poised to be a big-time threat moving forward.
And with Kevin Herter, I just love the plug-in ability of him as a player. He just can play some with the ball, a little bit off the ball, a good cutter, lots of complementary skill there.
Sabonis outside. And Sabonis slams it in.
And Sabonis getting his entire body up that time for the jam.
Brooklyn trailing. And Brent, with Kevin Herter, he's been steady throughout his career.
Well, he can dish it around and get in there for some boards. Again, there's just so much to his game, but certainly that three-point shooting is something that Kevin relies on, as do his teammates.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Pass to Dinwiddie. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Fox, the pass to Murray. And the ball out of play. The Nets will have it. And now let's pull up the numbers on the point guards with the highest assist averages over the last month. Second is De'Aaron Fox.
Well, we all know that assists are what you're looking for in a point guard. And these guys understand that. They love making their teammates better. I love it.
Those are some of the best basketball minds in the NBA. The way they think the game out there is remarkable. Always several steps ahead of the defense, finding the right angles, the right openings, and making one unbelievable play after another.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And Sacramento has possession. They trail by 1.
Ooh, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Dinwiddie against Fox. Fade away. Dinwiddie, no good.
Well, he wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Mills, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. Right side, Finney-Smith. This one for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, there's a couple things that Patty is working on to be a better player in this league, and finding the open man is one of them.
Fox with the ball. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Here's Mills. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And here in the middle of the season, these teams really coming into their own right now. They found their identity and know what they're all about, Grant.
Well, oftentimes that's what happens. I mean, these guys have had the time to gel and get to know how they like to play. And at this point, it's all about going out night after night and just executing.
Bamba's checked in for Sacramento.
Play control. We have De'Aaron Fox cleared for takeoff.
Here's Simmons. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. Here's Herder. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists now tonight.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Here's Thomas. Playing Orlando, he was nearly unstoppable. Clock at 6. Fox against Mills. Fader on the way. Rebound by the Kings.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Now here's Simmons. 8 points in his last time out. Pass to Thomas. Over Fox. And the Nets miss again.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Herder gets the bucket.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And here's Mills. Here's Sharp. Johnson passes to Mills. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
Well, Patty works hard to find shots. Digs up some gold there.
Fox against Mills. Fox, the pass to Bamba. Stolen by Mills. Here's Simmons. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. Now here's Fox. 6 points for him. Outside Herder. Let's go with a 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Fox has got 6 assists now in the game. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Kings.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
Well, they've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break will add to your total in a hurry.
And the Nets making a change here. Beasley's checked in. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Edwards, he's checked in for Murray. Davis comes in for Barnes. Monk, he's checked in for Herder. And Mitchell subbed in for De'Aaron Fox.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
And up the floor again come the Kings. Running the court. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Thomas. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Davis. And Davis with the block. And it's Monk missing. Well, Brooklyn's shooting around 44% in this opening quarter. And again, it's the Nets missing.
I mean, he's yet to make a shot this quarter. At some point, you got to look for other ways to impact the game.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The 3-ball. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Monk's got 5 now.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Thomas. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Shot to stop the run. The putback. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. The Kings on top. They lead by 14. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Kings here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They control the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Malik Beasley. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Beasley. Called in by the Kings.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Mitchell. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Johnson, he's checked in for Beasley. Murray's checked in for Sacramento. Barnes comes in for Davis.
The first thing I think of when watching Davion Mitchell is defense. Mitchell entered the league as one of the best on-the-ball defenders out there. And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And no doubt, Davion Mitchell is an elite defensive guard. Why is that, Grant?
Well, B.A., despite standing 6 feet, he's got a 6'5" wingspan. Mitchell is really strong and quick. But the biggest thing, Davion never takes a possession off.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Here's Monk. Kicks it out to Barnes. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Out to the right wing. Back to Bridges. Dinwiddie outside. Tries it from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Sabonis.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Monk for 3. Finney-Smith pulls it in. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Stolen by Mitchell. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Got it. Monk's got 7.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Down low. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Mitchell, the pass to Sabonis. They double-team Sabonis. Outside for Mitchell. It's Monk on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. And it's Monk missing.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Mitchell against Dinwiddie. Outside, Finney-Smith. Back to Dinwiddie. To the inside, Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Timeout called, Sacramento. Some changes for Sacramento. Herder comes in for Monk, and Fox is subbed in for Mitchell. Fox against Dinwiddie. Here's Murray. Out to Fox. And Fox powers it home.
So slick with the ball. Fox getting in there and busting out a few moves.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "There's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product." Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks.
Fox not a jump shooter, just doing a great job of mixing it up offensively now.
Inside, here's Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. Herder passes to Sabonis. The rebound by Bridges. The Nets have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Pass to Johnson. Out left to the wing. Back to Bridges. Dinwiddie with it. Bridges outside. 6 to shoot. And he's going for the lob. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. They kick it out to Murray. And the 3 off target.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Dinwiddie against Fox. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. With a step back. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Herder. Up top, Sabonis. Gets an open look and hits it. Sabonis has got 10.
Just looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, B.A., it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
For all the strides he's made in other parts of his game, Mills remains at his heart a dead-eye three-point shooter. You know, guys, they say speed kills, and in this case, it kills defense. Fox just so quick with the ball.
And with that quickness, Fox is so difficult for defenses to contain, Brent.
Yeah, the one thing, B.A., that I love is when De'Aaron picks a tough angle to match up against, because guys tracking him, they're going to lose a little bit of steam, and when he gets ahead, great decisions are made.
Pass to Beasley. Simmons with a screen on Herder. Beasley misses. Sacramento has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Fox, the pass to Bamba. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 7 assists in the game. Up top, Mills. He's covered by Fox. Beasley outside. To the paint. Here's Simmons. And the layup is good off the glass.
The paint is where Simmons excels at finding points. He knows how to own the inside.
Edwards a screen on Mills. To the left side wing. The 3 from Bamba. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Right side Mills. The 3. Edwards pulls it in.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
It's Herder on the wing. Pass to Bamba. Fox against Mills. Back to Bamba. From behind the arc. The shot misses. The Nets go the other way with it. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
Bridges, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And the Kings also making a change. Mitchell's checked in. Outside Herder. Outside Davis. Outside for Mitchell. Here's Herder. Rebounded by the Nets. And after this game wraps up, they're off to New York to take on the Knicks. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. Here's Thomas. They get it back. Pass to Beasley. From deep. Rebound by the Kings. Edwards has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Size, shoot it, showing he could put it on the floor. This guy is a tough matchup, Kevin Herder.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Herder. No good with the triple.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
Sharp. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Mitchell with the ball. Takes the 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so that's the end of the first half. Kings ahead. They're up by 11. And time now for the halftime.
Good to see you and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the Brooklyn Nets.
Well, it's never fun, Ernie. When you're playing against a team that's on fire. This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter. They couldn't get the stops. I don't think the opponent could sustain this kind of shooting.
All right, guys, now let's take a look at the possible dunk contest participants. All these guys, high flyers.
This is shaping up to be a special year for the dunk contest. Circus acrobats on the list, creativity as well. I can't wait.
In this event, you have to think outside the box to impress the judges. You have to think about your landing, your post-game dunk antics. A lot of different things go into a great dunker.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Kevin Herder really making a difference here.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Checking out the group from Mike Brown to start the second half. Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. Fox runs point with Herder by his side, and it's Barnes in at the 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Kings ball. And a check on the league leaders now with the top shooting teams over the previous 10. Number 1, Sacramento.
Well, lately their offense has been completely in sync. Guys are accepting their roles and playing unselfish basketball. That's helped them hit a high percentage of those opportunities.
Pass to Fox. Out to Sabonis. Fires the 3. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Back to Dinwiddie. Tries to spin move. Bridges outside. From deep, Johnson. Hauled in by the Kings. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Fox against Dinwiddie. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Well, Fox with the eyes and ears up that time. Good vision to facilitate.
Well, the Nets shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. And he lobs it up top. And it's Bridges with the jam.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Here's Fox. Pass to Sabonis. Kicks it out to Barnes. And the Kings with another 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Here's Dinwiddie. Yep, that one's good. Dinwiddie's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, a double-digit deficit. They're going to have to play better. They need more of this kind of aggressive play.
It's definitely part of the game that Fox wants to work on. These haven't been easy for him in the past.
Monk, he's checked in for the Kings. And both free throws good for Fox. Here's Dinwiddie. He has 6. Bridges outside. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Well, Grant, the shocker of the 2022 trade deadline, Domantas Sabonis going to the Kings.
Big-time surprise. Tyrese Halliburton going the other way to Indy. Now, I like that deal for both sides. Sacramento adding an all-star big. The Kings needing some size. Sabonis adds that. Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint. And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA. That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Out to the right wing. Here's Claxton. Off target with the 3.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, B.A., it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
Dinwiddie, no good. And it's the Kings ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Stolen by Bridges. Pass to Finney-Smith for 3. Drills it from deep. Finney-Smith's got 9 points.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Stolen by Dinwiddie. And Fox comes to help. It's Bridges on the wing. Here's Finney-Smith. Nets keep it alive. And Claxton gets the bucket.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Monk passes to Sabonis. Now Monk. He's got 11. Pass to Fox. Just 5 to shoot with the drive. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Mikal Bridges.
Well, it's so hard not to foul Fox. Sometimes that burst of speed, you can't react in time. You got to get physical and foul.
Brooklyn making some changes. Simmons has checked in for Finney-Smith. Thomas comes in for Bridges. And Beasley has subbed in for Dinwiddie. Bamba's checked in for the Kings. Mitchell comes in for Barnes. From deep, Johnson. it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Sabonis. Davis, he's checked in for Fox.
Terrence Davis.
Beasley for three. Hauled in by the Kings. Sabonis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Hoop poked away and stolen by Simmons. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Sharp, he's checked in for Brooklyn. The Kings also with a sub. Edwards is checked in. Pass to Thomas. Fires the three. The rebound by Bamba. Sacramento has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Monk passes to Mitchell. Back to Monk. Now Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. And it's Monk missing. And the Nets shooting a disappointing 38%. Throws it up high. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Mitchell, the pass to Bamba. Outside Monk. And there's the drive. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Sharp. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. The three from Mitchell knocks it down from distance. Mitchell's got 5 points. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Sacramento.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break. Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Mitchell finds Monk. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
And here we can check out the story for De'Aaron Fox.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch. And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Johnson. The Kings also with a sub. Murray's checked in for Edwards. To the middle. Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Well, the find from the off-guard Beasley there, would like to see more of that. Malik working the ball around.
Dinwiddie against Mitchell. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
At the line for the Kings, Davion Mitchell.
Both free throws good for Mitchell. A difficult situation for Brooklyn. Dinwiddie passes to Beasley. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie.
More and more as a reliable spot-up shooter, Beasley, with the feet set, knocks it in.
Pass to Mitchell. 1:27 left in the third. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Teams.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
So the Nets making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. Herter's checked in for the Kings. Brooklyn shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. 1:19 left to play in the third quarter. Thomas misses.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Oh, got that one up quick. Herter's got 16 points now.
Now, Herter's going to make you pay if you give him that much room.
Dinwiddie passes to Simmons. To the wing on the left. Boy, it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Bamba, a screen on Dinwiddie. The three. And there's Bamba on the assist by Mitchell. Bamba's gotten his third basket of the night.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Pass to Thomas. Down low. Here's Claxton. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. Here's Herder. Got a hand on it. Another shot. Here's Dinwiddie. He has 6. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. It's Beasley on the wing. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
He really has a nice stroke as Beasley's jumper is able to fall.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 9. Driving in. Murray for 3. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. He's got 5.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Nicholas Claxton out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Malik Beasley. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Thomas in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. To the left wing. Fires for 3. And the Nets get it back. And they recover it. Beasley for 3. Nails it from... Beasley's got 9 points now in the second half.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
Mitchell, the pass to Murray from outside the arc. And the Kings with another 3.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
You know, for team owners, it often seems best not to take too active a role in basketball decisions. But, Grant, you're a team owner. How do you feel about this?
Well, it's a tough situation, B.A. Many of these owners have made tremendous amounts of money building their fortunes, of course, being very hands-on with their business. But basketball is a different kind of business. Success is not always linear. And sometimes as an owner, you're not an expert when it comes to this particular business. So it's interesting kind of being engaged, but not being too hands-on and letting your people do their job to the best that they can.
Mikal Bridges checked in for Simmons. De'Aaron Fox is checked in for the Kings. The Kings shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. A few possessions into the 4th, just over a minute played. Here's Thomas. Over Fox. And the Nets miss again.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Beasley. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. Offline with a 3.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
I think opposing coaches have nightmares about De'Aaron Fox being out in transition. We got to see why right there.
Back to Beasley. Pass to Thomas. There's the 3. Fires in the triple.
Draining his first 3 of the game, no doubt hoping to build up a little momentum from outside.
Fox against Beasley, and it's Fox with the jam.
Continuing to expand his offensive game. Fox off to a good start.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Beasley outside, inside, Bridges. And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize that. Speaking directly to their fans, to their customers, using these different platforms. You know, I think broadcasters need, I think you and I need to have a podcast, B.A.
For sure. I know we can't afford you, though.
That might be true.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Beasley outside. And he lobs it up. Tipped. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Now the Kings in transition. And it's Fox with the jam.
That's a pretty easy opportunity for a teammate, all courtesy of Harrison Barnes.
To the inside. Bridges misses. For Sacramento, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First team foul.
Free throws good for Fox. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Sharp, he's checked in for Claxton. Watanabe comes in for Finney-Smith. Harris is checked in for Johnson. And it's Mills in for Beasley.
The league's attitude towards the mid-range shot has changed quite a bit, and Harrison Barnes may reflect that more than anyone.
Outside Mills. Back to Bridges. 3-pointer. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Now with Barnes, it wasn't too long ago that he really relied on the mid-range jumper.
Yeah, B.A., you go back just a few seasons to 2017, and he was in the league's top 10 in mid-range attempts, and now you just don't ever see him operate there. It's either threes or getting all the way to the rim, so the shot diet for HB has changed.
He got a piece of it. Mills with it. Pass to Watanabe from downtown. Connects from downtown.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
To the paint. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Great setup there by their setup man and De'Aaron Fox.
Brooklyn's gotten 4 of 7 3-pointers to fall in the fourth. Now Mills. And Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say, shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Yeah, don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves. And here's Mills. Harris outside. Takes a 3. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
I just love the ball movement.
Every trip up the floor gets more and more important.
Yes, indeed. They badly want to stop the bleeding here.
Bridges using his post moves to get the 2 points. Bridges has got 11 in the second half.
And Bridges playing with extreme confidence is on fire right now.
3-pointer, Fox. Another 3 for Sacramento.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
And he's going for the oop here. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. The shot, no good.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
powers it home.
Fox getting some room and getting up.
And Grant, you played on a Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, B.A., I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players on the back end of their careers.
Well, the Nets shooting around 44%. Not bad. Pass to Claxton. Mills with it. Here's the three. Gets the three ball to go.
That's where he is just so effective. Patty Mills from deep. His range pretty much limitless, but his confidence is through the roof.
Barnes the screen. 4-3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
15 seconds.
And he makes the first. Finney Smith checked in for Brooklyn. Hits both from the stripe. And there's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter here. Outside Mills. It's Bridges on the wing. And the foul called on Harrison Barnes. That's his first foul of the game.
14.
There's a minute 26 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Kings.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for De'Aaron Fox.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And here's Mills for 3. Hauled in by the Kings. Fox with the ball. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Now here's Fox. And Fox powers it home.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Here's Dinwiddie. So no problem for Sacramento as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
De'Aaron, there was definitely a point in the second half where you just took over. What's on your mind in those situations?
I mean, for myself, just kind of know where you're getting the shot. You know, obviously with some of the better teams in the league, you know, if something bad's happening, sometimes, you know, that 1 or 2 players just has to be able to take the game over. And I feel like I'm always able to get to my spot. And at the end of the day is if you can put the ball in the basket. And I think I did a good job at that in the second half.
Thanks, De'Aaron.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. So alongside Grant.